My name is Karma. I've been drawing for a really long time, and I have definitely felt the burn of art block. It is unavoidable sometimes, and it can just destroy your workflow. So here are some things that I do before art block even starts for me to be able to get through it. First, when you start drawing, do a warm-up. Get yourself into a piece. Don't just go ham on the hardest thing that you've ever wanted to draw ever and think that you're going to be able to knock that out of the park. No. Let's do a warm-up piece. Do some sketching, get some inspiration flowing, and really make sure that what you're drawing isn't super duper crazy hard, that you're working towards the harder piece as you get these nimble fingers ready. Another thing I do is to keep my ideas at hand. I don't have to start my session digging through things, digging through images, digging through the interwebs to find out what I want to draw. I've already got everything laid out, easy to grab. A lot of people like to use like Mosaic and have it be just a giant board that they can plop all their ideas into. That way when they jump into the idea, it's very focused. It's very into the idea right away. So you are instantly inspired to do the thing that you are supposed to do. You won't get distracted by advertisements and any other silly weird thing popping up on your screen. So I would definitely suggest, if you're working on a book of illustrations or a bunch of tarot cards or something of that nature where it's a series, definitely just put all your ideas in one little spot and let them live there, and then you just go there for those ideas. Don't overmix. Just like a marathon, you are running for a goal, and the way you're running is drawing. So definitely put in some rest days. You do not get good at art speed running art. There's just no way for you to be able to draw 24/7, 7 days a week, and be able to feel like you're getting results. I will, especially when it comes to art block, I will say that doing sprints of drawing every single day for 30, 60, 90 days is a nice way for you to consistently draw, but this is a different subject. We're not talking about you not having the will to get art done. We're talking about you, when you get to the page, you cannot put anything to paper. So let yourself have a rest day. Give your brain a little break, and that will help it be recharged for the next time you want to draw. My next advice is the one that I particularly suck at following, and this is more of a do as I say and not as I do. Just draw. Who cares what it looks like? It doesn't have to be a finished piece. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't even have to see the light of day. As long as you are working on something that will really feel like you've gotten something on paper, that's the first step. So to me, I always think most of the stuff that I draw sees the light of day. Like 90% of what I start, I finish, which I don't know if it's normal, but that's what I do. So I can get myself wrapped up in my head about whatever I'm drawing. It needs to be good enough to release into the wild. But no. You can draw just for fun, and you can draw just to draw, and you can draw for a multitude of reasons, and it doesn't have to be finished, it doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to see the light of day. If you drew for several hours in the day, that is you working towards getting over an art block. So guess what? You succeeded. Now let's get into what I do to get through art block once you're in it. Once you're in art block, what do? Well, this is what I tend to do. I draw something that I know I can succeed at. It should be super simple. It should be something that I always doodled when I was younger, or something that I know 100% that I can crank out very quickly. This is about building my confidence back. I want to know that I can draw. I want to know that I am succeeding in the art space. And sometimes it's not about climbing the hill, it's about just going on the walk. If I feel art block, I will continue to draw, but I will just reduce the hard level of what I'm drawing quite a bit so I can climb back up to where I was and I can get back on the road of drawing consistently. I always work through my art blocks. Another thing that I tend to do is just remind myself that I'm good at things. Show myself that I have a proof of my skill. Just do some sketching, do some gesture work, do something that, again, feels comfortable. But this is really about building your confidence back. A lot of reasons why I hit art block is because I've bitten off a little too much than I can chew. Something too big, a piece that I just don't know where to start. I don't like drawing people from behind. For some odd reason, that's really hard for me. And if I did a room full of an audience where it's an angle from behind, that would be challenging for me. I would be having a hard time. So I don't need to jump right into that piece. I should work on the things that I know I can do and then try to work forward from that in smaller steps. So let's reduce the amount of things that you have weighing on your shoulders. Do something easier, give yourself that confidence back, and get back to drawing. At the end of the day, art block might be your body telling you to slow down, or that your creative juices just aren't really fueling your brain the way they used to. So listen to it. Actually, stop. Art block might be your body telling you that you need to slow down. So go on a walk, spend some time with friends, make sure to get some time away from the pencil or paper that you're working on. I would suggest getting some inspiration outside of your normal methods, like going to see a ballet or going to a farmer's market. Those kind of things could be slightly different from what you do and definitely not where you would usually find inspiration, but it's just filling your brain with some new memories that are unique that then you can draw from later on for your art experiences. Do you have any methods that you want to share? By all means, drop them in the comments. I want to see what other people do to be able to fight off art block, because let me tell you, it's a beast. Thanks, bye.